Sorry.
So apparently you can go about 100 feet away, or so. Good to know. Well, that's all the things I can think of. How are you doing over there, Shiana?
She walks over to the book, noses through it a little bit. Starts casting one of the spells.
Mm-hmm. Does her familiar thing disappear? Or revert?
Well, it starts to sprint away, and then it leaps straight up and explodes, and fire begins to rain down on a 20-foot by 20-foot area.
Oh.
And at the end, a single bolt of red lightning strikes the center, and it's over. She looks over and she's like, "Okay, that's pretty cool."
That would be Firestorm, I take it?
She moves her head out of the way from where she was reading. Yeah, that's the one it is.
I try to not tell the eagle how to fly, but try to almost manually fly it in a pattern. Kind of like picture it going a certain way to see if it will just...
You're not telling it to, you're just imagining it doing that.
Just trying to get it to by force of will kind of thing.
Roll d20. Add your wisdom modifier.
That's a natural 20, so 25.
It does that.
And easily, too.
It does that quickly and actually it regains some of its earlier light pre-explosion.
Oh. Okay. I picture it coming and perching on my shoulder.
Roll d20.
16.
It takes a moment, but it does. It weighs nothing.
Looking over. If we go back to town and I just ask you to not set anything on fire, is that something that you'll be able to manage?
Don't let me touch anything.
Okay. Are you ready to head back, or do you want to do some more?
Cool.
Oh yeah, and would you kind of recharge faster if you were inside me, or does it matter? Or
What do you mean recharge?
It's dimmer than it was before.
That was because you rolled a 20.
No, but because it exploded, it is dimmer than it was before, and I assume it still is a little bit.
No, it regained it.
Oh, it's all the way back.
It's,
Okay.
It's back to where it was previously.
Well, never mind then.
Because you rolled a 20.
Never mind.
Yeah. Well, sorry.
So yeah, just walk back into town with a fire eagle on my shoulder.
Nothing wrong here. The cards look at you funny and then shake their heads. Yeah, that's gonna be a thing. That's how it starts. You know, one of the older ones, you like, was like, looks over and is like, "Do you remember what a shear looked like 10 years ago?"
Oh yeah, I meant to tell Cal that they were both coming in.
She knows.
Okay.
She told you. Oh no,
No.
he told you. That's
Yeah, yeah. I'm guessing she knows, but I figure I should mention it. Oh. So yeah, if I go to sleep and it does stay out, then I can just summon the horse or the dragon or something, one of the larger ones, and just sleep inside of it in the needle waste.
Yeah. Assuming the wind doesn't blow it out.
Yeah,
Or blow
yeah.
it away.
Things to discover, yes, but
Because it doesn't have mass, and it can't be put out, but if wind blows it far enough away, it's going to explode and you'll be without it for a little while.
have I observed wind affecting these yet?
It is not windy today.
So no.
No.
So I have not thought of that.
No.
Oh.
But it's very windy in the needle waste. Like you summon it and it immediately gets blown away, and you're just like, oh.
There goes that plan.
Oops. No, wait, come back.
Okay, so yeah, head back into the castle.
Alright, roll something just to not let it touch anything.
Is it staying on my shoulder?
Yeah, it doesn't move, but
So
just making sure you keep it away from doorways, curtains,
would that
people.
be
Although people are kind of steering clear of that side of you.
would that be dexterity based or wisdom based? I feel like it wouldn't be hard to actually avoid it as long as I remember to.
Yeah,
So like
just-
a wisdom check to
Yeah.
keep it on my mind.
Just don't roll a 1. It's hard to forget that sort of thing.
I rolled a 2, which is a 7.
Couple of Oh. That's below it. Oh.
Well, if it's just wisdom.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
all
yeah.
it is. Yeah, you bump it you make it almost to your room, and once you get to that hallway, you bump it on the doorway to that hallway, and it immediately sets fire.
Oh, cool. Create water instantly on the door, and then all of the flammable things.
Goes down. Yeah, it goes out.
Not as much as possible because I don't want to flood the floor, and it does take a while to disappear. And then I'll do mending on the
Door.
and yeah. It's like, no, this is fine.
Nobody saw that. No one saw it.
Oh, I'll head into my room. Actually, I'm gonna hold out my arm and get it to come down on it. Actually, just tell it hop down instead of doing it mentally, and that'll keep it on my mind better, you know?
Yeah. For that last doorway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, did my hand ever heal the rest of the way, by the way?
It's been looking better
Okay.
throughout the day. It's not completely the right color, but
Mhm.
it's fine. It's not sore anymore.
Okay.
It's just kind of discolored, like that healing bruise.
Yeah. Then I'll have my left arm up so that I'm not using that hand for things. And, head into my room. Actually, no, walk around till I find Cal.
She is in her quarters now.
Okay, yeah, so where I was going, in fact. So yeah, I head into there.
Her door is closed.
Okay. Actually, I will just lightly knock and say, "You still okay in there?"
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm good. Thanks for checking.
Mhm.
How'd your reading go?
I have this. May I come in? Or
I can see it tomorrow.
okay. And I go to my room and I just kind of sit there for a minute. Is the floor stone?
Yes, there is a rug, but there is an area that's not rug.
Okay. I ask it to go stand where it's stone so that it doesn't, Yeah. And I try to look and see if there's like soot building up or if it's scorching the floor stone or anything.
It is scorching the floor a little bit, but it's stone, so...
Okay, yeah. Well, no, I still don't want to ruin her floor.
It's your room.
It's her castle.
She gave the room to you. I don't think she cares.
I don't think she ever did explicitly give me the room just forever.
Oh.
So no, I'll pick it up and I'll change it back to the heart and dismiss, reabsorb, whatever.
There aren't any instructions for that.
Oh. I try to reach out and grab it and just kind of push it back into my chest.
It loses... Well, you made it a circle again, so your hand passes through it.
Oh. Oh. Are there stone walls?
Mm-hmm.
I try to walk up to one of them and kind of pin it against the wall where I can then get closer to it and...
it gets squished. Like you push the fire around your hand.
No, like I couldn't bring it to me because my hand went through it. I'm going to walk up to the stone wall and continue walking to close the distance.
You push the fire against the wall, but it does not absorb into you now.
Oh. I try to inhale it or eat it or something. Basically get my mouth there and think in thoughts.
You put it in your mouth, and then when you breathe out, it comes out through your nose. Or if you open your mouth, it comes back out when you exhale.
Oh.
It follows your breath, is what I'm saying.
This is problematic. Huh.
Shion watches you, figures out what you're trying to do, and she's like, you could blow it up.
I might need to, but I can't do that inside. It's going to be a pain to get back outside with this thing walking in front of me.
Make it fly again.
But to do that, I had to make it into an animal, and some of those are big.
Do the eagle again.
I don't want a chance at being the dragon. I'm going to flip through the book and look for ones that say they consume it. And I know there are at least a few of those that I'm...
Burning Banishment. Ignian Call. Which wouldn't exactly help,
I'll get rid of this controllable little ball of fire by summoning an fire elemental.
That you can't control, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Compel the Burn, Firestorm, Immolate. A World of Light. Fire that isn't.
A World of Light?
Fire. That's the imbue one thing with fire.
Oh, yeah. All fire is the one I was thinking of that makes you into fire?
It turns one thing into fire, yeah.
Does it say how long that lasts, or if it can be dispelled at will?
It lasts 1 minute per level.
Okay. I'm gonna walk over to the part of the room that doesn't have carpet, and I'm gonna be in as much that one spot with nothing flammable around me as I can. And I'm gonna do that one on myself.
You turn into fire.
I try to will it to end. Okay. I turn into ice.
You don't.
Okay. Does it use up one of the things of ice?
Yes.
Okay.
There's just a puddle of water around you now.
Oh.
As your body tried to freeze and then melted.
That's alarming. Oh. I'm gonna sit here for about 10 minutes then.
Because really, what else can you do? How long does Body of Ice last?
It's 1 round increments and up to my level of rounds per day.
Okay.
So I tried to do it once, and normally I would will it to stop again. I mean, I have 9 of those now. But I'm assuming, like, normally it'd be a free action to change back, but I'm guessing I don't need to do that since it didn't really...
Yes. Decent?
Yeah.
Decent?
Well, underwear, but yeah.
More Pathfinder?
Yeah.
Still Pathfinder.
Still Pathfinder?
It wasn't supposed to last this long. We had planned on playing video games after this, but then we just kind of never stopped.
So, tell me, what is happening currently?
He's trying...
Well, I'm fire.
As in,
I'm not on fire.
you
I
are
am
fire. Now, which one
of
of you is the DM? But he's the DOM.
Yes.
And he's like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, he found a spell book and turned... A lot of things happened, but at the end of the day, he had to turn himself into fire to not set the castle on fire.
To not set the castle on fire.
Exactly.
I make fun magic items.
You know what he needs? He needs to turn into a little itty-bitty dragon from Lord of the Rings. I am fire! I am death!
I had a fire
I
dragon.
am a kitten. Have y'all ever seen that, Smog the cat?
Yes.
I have not.
I am fire. I am death. My claws are like spears and my teeth like swords. And then he's clawing at things around the house. And then Bilbo picks him up, pets him, and is like, no, stop it! I am fire!
Ooh. I create water over my hand.
It doesn't go out.
Okay.
It steams.
Again, not much water, but you know.
What if you tried to create water in your hand?
That'd be an even worse idea than the already bad idea of...
It consumes a focus that can't be... It's a focus made of fire that can't be put out by water.
We should throw you into a lake just to test that theory.
I tried to turn to ice and that didn't work either. Because that's something I can normally do on my own.
So is the goal to turn yourself off?
In a sense.
Here's a tip.
No, the
Look
goal.
at him.
The goal
Look
isn't
at
to
him.
turn myself off. The
And-
goal is to not be flaming anymore.
The mission failed. No. See, in order to turn the fire off, just look at him and give him the smolder. Neither of you see Tangled?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that.
Get ready for the smolder.
What? Do you have something in your eye?
Yeah. Oh,
Did I
cast
hit
meld
you
into
too
stone.
hard with the frying pan?
Meld into stone.
Meld into stone.
Now, is he considered an elemental, or
No,
what is he considered right now?
Just made of fire.
I'm a human that just also happens to be entirely out
So
of fire.
you're a human
I've-
with
I've
the
transmuted.
fire elemental subtype.
Well, I've just transmuted into fire for the moment.
I don't know if that would change you to the fire elemental subtype. But
The ice one that is basically the same power kind of doesn't say anything about that.
okay.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just regular transmutation. Well,
So in that case, then flesh to stone, and then stone to flesh would revert you.
it does. It is gonna wear off. It's just
Yeah,
playing
yeah.
with it.
I'm just impatient and trying to figure things out. It's like 9 minutes was the longest it was going to be.
Well, seriously, find a way to turn yourself off and continue with the campaign.
Yeah. Well, that's right now I'm sinking into the stone floor, so...
as fire.
Okay, I'm gonna leave you two weirdos to yourselves. By the way, what the fuck is that?
That is a skull animal. It also glows in the dark.
Cool. Sorry, just had to test.
No, you're good.
Anytime somebody says glow in the dark, I just have to test it.
Yeah.
So I discovered glow in the dark condoms didn't actually glow that well. That well. By the way, thank you again for taking up on bills.
Yeah, of course.
Jesus, will you be contributing since you practically live here?
No. Because I'm barely making my own bills.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me rephrase. Will you at some point treat us to some good food?
Quite
As in
possible.
cooking, not actually going out and buying food, but like cooking.
I can make decent cheese dip. Like single-serve cheese dip.
See, that will work for them, but I am very anti-cheese. That's why I can't play Protoss.
He doesn't play StarCraft.
Do you?
I don't, but I know that I get that.
Oh, you understand the cheese?
Yeah.
Okay, you played League, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like back whenever they kept you, or whenever they allowed for you to have multiples of the same same hero.
Mm-hmm.
Running 5 Teemo and Zerg and just rushing into the base.
There's a special game mode for that now. It's called All for One.
Yeah, that's Zerg rushing.
No, I
That's
know.
cheesy.
I do know Zerg rushing. I used to play StarCraft. Just was a long time ago.
Cheesing is basically just a strategy that shouldn't work.
Oh yeah,
It's just very
standing
silly.
in the door in Link to the Past while the tiles hit themselves on the doorway. Zelda, the floor tiles that come up and hit you.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't move out of the doorway, none of them hit you.
Then how does that work? You're not moving, so...
No, you're, like, when you first enter a room, you're still in the doorway a little bit. Once you go into the room, you can never get that far out into the doorway without leaving the room. But if you don't move into the room and you're still there, all of the tiles will come right to you and hit the corner of the wall and don't hurt you. You just sit there and wait.
Oh, until they return to the floor, and then you can continue.
Well, yeah, it's just, it's the tiles that come up and shoot at you. Eventually, it runs out.
Okay,
So you
because
just-
I was
yeah.
thinking that was just perpetual, like...
No,
okay.
Here forever.
you just stand there for like half a minute. They all die. They all finish.
Essentially
and you just
die.
go through. Yeah. That was my first interaction with cheesing a game.
My first was backflipping in Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, ending up being the fastest mode of movement. And you could do this with the iron boots.
Yeah.
So, it's like, oh hey, this shouldn't work. Like, can't jump with iron boots, can perfectly backflip for hours and not get tired.
I think with iron boots, the backflip might be faster, but normally the sidestep is actually faster. I don't tend to watch speedruns, but I know I've picked up a few things from speedrunners just from hearing about them. That's one of them. Is that the sidestep, if you do it right, it's faster than riding a pony.
Giddy up, Zelda, giddy up! If Zelda's the princess, why do we keep having to save her? I thought that was Peach's job.
Yeah, Nintendo does have something with princesses in their main IPs.
Let's see.
Everybody wants to save the princess.
I guess.
I really want a game that just throws that trope on its ass, and it's the dashing hero that needs saving.
I feel like there have been a couple, just not any big titles.
Popular, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fat Princess did it.
I don't know that one.
The goal is to eat as much food as you can, to stay alive, because you burn calories, and that's your life meter. Every step you take burns like 50 calories.
That's fantastic.
The troubles of having ultra rapid fire metabolism.
Well, whenever you're so fat, you gotta find a way to get rid of it.
Walking.
Y'all see the, have y'all ever played XCOM?
Yes.
No.
Did you see the Mario meets Rabbids in XCOM format?
No. That sounds terrifying.
It is actually pretty fun from what I've seen.
Oh, really?
Yes, and it is very, very strategy based, just like XCOM. But, you know, with the rabbits.
Mm.
So you gotta wonder, okay, how seriously do I have to take this in order to actually enjoy the game? Anyway, y'all have a good night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go eat my chili and stop bothering y'all. Have a good time.
I actually just looked at the time and I was like, oh, it's 4 a.m.
No, it's
Is
not.
it really?
It's only 3:55.
Oh my god.
So.
Oh, by the way, I beat Cruel. I was so happy.
Nice, nice.
97 tries.
Nice job. Finally getting it. That's like one of the best feelings is when you're trying to beat something and you can't.
You might
and then
have
you do.
heard me. I'm not sure. It was about 2 or 3 hours ago. Very loud guttural. Oh yes!
We may have been at IHOP.
Yeah, we made an IHOP. We left for a little while. And we went to IHOP and then we came back.
So, if big tittied women work at Hooters, where do the one-legged women work at? Anywhere, you sick bastard!
No.
Jesus!
No, we don't allow them anywhere else.
Just at IHOP.
We persecute
What?
for the puns.
What if there was an IHOP out there that intentionally went out of their way to hire people with prosthetics?
Oh, man.
IHO pirates?
No, go away. No.
Why?
I know how much I'm welcome around here.
You hurt his feelings, Chris.
He hurt mine.
But yes, we are going to be finishing up now because it'd be late. You locked the door? Why?
Well, hello. Sorry, I just had to get the last word in. After you said that, I hurt your feelings.
Your jokes were
terrible
terrible
and
and they insulted me.
But seriously, did I hurt your feelings?
Nah. You're not going to be able to hurt my feelings.
I figure after the first nailing, you kind of developed thicker skin than that, Jesus.
Yeah. Wasn't the nailing so much as the crown of thorns. The nailing just went all the way through, but the thorns, that's the thick skin, yeah.
Oh, did I ever tell you the green text I found about the Jesus play?
Mm-mm.
Okay, so it was a play on the Passion. And the Roman soldier who was supposed to stab Jesus accidentally grabbed the wrong spear. He didn't grab the one with the rubber tip that's boing. No, he grabbed the real spear. And so when he poked Jesus, as Jesus was on the cross, he shouted very loudly, "Jesus Christ, you stabbed me!" And so, despite the trauma, we had to continue the play. It was our closing night. And so, we had to eject the current Jesus because he was suffering from a major case of stabitis. And we got a new Jesus on the cross who was arguably a lot skinnier. And so, the play continues as normal until the end, where I'm not sure if you know the Passion of the Christ plays, but Jesus on the cross ascends into the heavens. See, that's how it's supposed to go. But we did not rearrange the counterweights. So instead of Jesus literally rocketed into outer space, or at least what was considered the roof of the play theater. And then he loudly screamed as he vomited on his way up, "What the fuck, Satan?"
Oh.
And that was how we retconned that Satan is up.
Well, that's pretty fantastic.
Oh.
Oh man, can you imagine?
Imagine what? Dragons?
Being in that show, it would be thoughtful.
And Jesus is over here like, God damn it, stop with the puns.
Yes, that's what I'm like over here. You are correct. That is my feelings on the whole matter.
So, two cannibals are eating a clown. One of them looks at the other and says, "Huh, does this taste funny to you?"
A cannibal passed his brother in the woods one day.
Two clowns are eating a cannibal. One of them looks at the other and says, "Wait, I think we started this joke off wrong." Okay, and with that, I am done torturing you. Have a good night.
See ya.
Now you can lock the door.
But why?
He said I could.
I have to use the bathroom. Alright.
First, what happens with the meld into stone?
Does that actually turn your body into stone?
No, it's you merge into
Okay, yeah,
it.
then you merge into the stone, you're just also
Okay.
fire.
And I can tell that I'm still fire?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm just going to stay here until the fire wears off, because it'll be doing less observable damage in the stone than on the surface of it.
Sure.
So I'll just be in the stone for a while.
You stop being fire, and then you climb out of the stone, and stop being stone, and you go to bed. I'm going to bed.
Okay.
Feel free to stay up and play video games. Use internet. I have got to go to sleep because it's 4 o'clock in the morning. I needed to be trying to go to sleep a half hour ago.
I do apologize.
Oh no, it's cool. Definitely worth it.
Actually, real quick.
What?
End of session SP?
Kind of get on the XP. Give yourself an extra 100 for all the roleplay, I guess. But...
And see, that puts me above the level that I already leveled up, so. And yeah. Cutting video. We'll do massive time skip next time. Woo.